So yeah, here's a couple more little trees. I mulched up, give them a little prune, try to make something of them. This is a nice little ground cover too. I don't mind it. But as you can see, this is not what someone would refer to as a hay field. Poor old Bela, trying to scrape a living together, cutting the grass here, drying it on his racks, and feeding his rabbits. Just that guy might. Anyway, so even it's just running the chickens through here is going to improve it. He's going to get more grass over time with us running chickens, working together with the chickens. And he's just killing the place with just cutting it and just here's a. I think that's a crab apple, but it's nice yellow. When it does flower, it's a nice yellow. For a day it looks nice. We'll just leave it for now. That little fella's dead or dying, I don't know. Make up our mind. If it's any good, maybe we'll cut out the bigger one. Again, these things are a mess. Whoops. Another nice, beautiful tree, but kind of a mess. I should cut that dead guy out. This guy, I think, is he may be the variety or whatever, but he doesn't look very healthy. So he's kind of, it's either that guy or this guy. To get a road access, that guy would be better, a little bit wider, rather than trying to jam in between these two trees. I love that little, this one is kind of the same, but it's out of the 3 ground apples, it's the worst. So I think I'll cut him off, and then I can come through here as a roadway. There's my roadway. Go right through here. And there's a few other old trees, and there's another little view of the old dude's got some peaches here. He planted a bunch of same. I say he bought the same trees for $4 on sale. I don't know if he bought them when they were earlier than being paid full top dollar, but he planted them last fall. I put them in the shed and the mice ate them. Didn't think. So we built this ramshackle. Well, we had that ramshackle fence farther up. He moved it back here. I don't know what the idea is. His son's piling up crap vehicles. Another little donation we got from the neighbor on the other side of the old man. They wanted to get rid of it. I said, sure, by all means. He had to throw it over his own fence. And this fence he just put up yesterday. This crappy little piece of crap fence. But it would hold a chicken or whatever. Stop a goat, keep a dog in. So this whole area, like I said, all the way along here. That's why I said I'd like to negotiate getting from now with the old dude to get that whole. That's a big property. It's bigger than, it's maybe twice as wide. It's maybe 4,000 at least square meters. Beautiful little pasture right in your backyard. Like, how can you complain? And everybody that's all these houses are on the main road coming back. So, and everybody has a good fence generally. They have chickens or whatever they have going on there. But it's just and we're the only ones that have access other than, but nobody wants that sort of thing. Like before he put this fence up, I wanted to get at least to about here, get access maybe 2 or 3 meters of that other couple, and then there's another property over there that apparently is that Roman Catholic churches, but it's fenced off from their main area. Has some fruit trees and whatever, something at the front they cut down every year and it grows back. But another little pasture area we could all, but whatever, don't need that so much. Oh, more than what we got. So this is that shed. I I'd like to get access to that shed. One little storage locker. Here's our this will be willow oak again here. The acacias. I had some excess mulch from the cleaning off raked it off here where I planted. Picked through, got all the big pieces of bark, threw it all on, and got some extra, and remulch this. That'll be the last time I ever do it. That'll just be a source of dirt there forever. Just make dirt. just scream dirt. Nitrogen rich dirt. If you ever need some, just go there and dig it up. I planted some peas here. They can climb the This we planted to willow. I didn't do by the brick, obviously. Got my little firewood stash there. And then by the cement board fence, we got willow in. And up there, I don't know if you see that little gap in between the church and the daycare, planted. Well, maybe we could keep walking, I guess. Do a little cruise by here. There's willow this area. They want to put a little cement barricade there, so I scrape my mulch back so it looks terrible. But I wish they'd put that. I'd love it. It's fine with me. Nice little. It'll be so dinky, it won't. Whatever. But we'll have trees here, and the dog can lay there in the cool or something. My leaf experiment worked fantastic. Here's my water donation. Water comes all the way, both sides. Hopefully it's slope property, and all the water comes out there. It just comes pouring out. A little plant popped up through the leaves where the water comes. But this area here is about the highest point in our property, but there's a dip right here where I'm standing is, I don't know, even 2 or 3 inches lower than there. And then maybe 4 or 5 inches lower than just over there. So we got a little, so I'll just park the chicken tractor right there. We'll maybe even just dig a little trench and water will run in here. Be nice if we could fill it, a little mini pond. It'll soak in, and of course it'll only last for 6 hours or 3 hours or whatever. But it'll just soak in. It'll flow downhill. It'll water that. It might even go that way. Some of it. Get some horse manure, put a little bit of it in the bottom. Let the water run in. It'll soak in, and it'll fertilize the whole property. Well, from that walnut tree to the road, it'll fertilize, and it'll recharge. We're gonna recharge, and the other one is there on that corner. They got it pointed the wrong way. Just spin it out that way, and I'll run it down to that little garden. It's not gonna be level, but it'll be kind of a low slope, and then I can go level. I can go all the way around that garden, and it'll fill it and soak in, fill it, soak in, fill it, soak in. This is I haven't seen any of the hibiscus come up yet, but it's still early. I got willow there. We planted hibiscus. We didn't know where the property line was. Luckily, it worked out. We put it this side, and then I put the willow 6 or 8 inches back from the property line. And again, we'd leave this corner because of this. They're going to do the cement thing, so can't really finish the job. That's unfortunate. Here's this was the old summer kitchen here. It was a big mess. It's a lot better. It'll be, I don't know. If these oats come up, we'll graze it down, and we'll see what, I don't know if plant squash or something here would be great, but then you can't pasture it. Chickens will destroy your crop. So I don't know. We'll see. This little area, grass. They cut it this morning. But I basically cut the front yard. The ditches, you know, a bit of a pain. Cut the ditch. Cut this little area, cut that little area down because it was thick. It was a foot high. I ran up and down, you know, and did maybe a foot, 2 foot, whatever, depending on what, on either side of the beds. And I was done. Last year I'd be here for 2 days. Had to cut the whole property, every single inch. This, cut around the trees, cut around whatever, because the grass invades the mulch. And then we're done. This we can pasture this. Chickens will love this. This is maybe a little bit long, whatever. They'll deal with it, or I can cut it while they're right here, or whatever. This is not my main priority. This is not thick enough, big enough, tall enough to really cut the whole thing. But there's other areas I want them to eat first. There's honey bunches. Flower. That one, see, he got hit by hail. I shoved him in, and it's shady here. I don't know. That was maybe a week ago or whatever. And he's healthy enough. He's, you know, hasn't wilted, still holding his own. He's completely, like, you know, severed from the plant. They're perfectly severed by hail. And it's cool, partially refrigerated here. Doesn't get heavy sun ever, really. But amazing that he can stay alive that long. That's probably something that